You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Truman needs to know what's next.
2,
What's next?
1.
What the sitch, everyone? This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim, Possible Fan 2001. And today, we just got done to talk about the stinker. Now we're going to talk about these masterpieces. I am doing my top 5 best movie of 2024 so far. Enough further ado, let's get to business before I set you. Because every single time I set you in this video, and make you annoying the crap out of me. Anyway guys, before I get started, I have some honor to mention. I was really hoping that these film on my top 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movie to be on this list, but likely and didn't quite to be on my top 5 list. So the movie and my honor to mention is Lisa Frankenstein, Godzilla X Kong The New Empire, Monkey Man, If, and last not least, The Fall Guy. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's talk about these masterpieces again, shall we? Mature the Spider-Verse fan, if you're watching this is for you. Your favorite film of the year has finally made it as my top 5 best movie of the year so far. But not until all the film like Moana 2, Transformers 1, and of course Joker 2 would take the spot as a top 5. But seriously, that would be top 1. Especially for Joker 2, yeah, seriously, I doubt that. So coming in the number 5 best movie of the year so far, in my own personal opinion, which is none other than Bad Boys Ride or Die. This is hand down one of the best Bad Boys movie ever made, because no other Bad Boys movie would be that good as this. But honestly, if this film is a final conclusion to this franchise, I gotta say, but this is honestly one of the best way to end up this franchise, because this franchise cannot go on forever, because Will Smith and Marty Lawrence is getting old these days. And honestly, no offense to the old man, but I gotta say, but they're getting pretty old from doing this, because they cannot do this much longer because of their aginess. Anyway, and Mike is a fantastic character. This is hand down one of the best performances that Will Smith ever did. And of course, Marcus, oh man, Marty Lawrence, he did his performance very well. And then especially the opening scene when he's still at the hot dog, and he will goes, the hot dog fresh. Oh my goodness. And anyway, and there was the one scene that Mike get on the market because of the fact that someone put, I'm sorry, which then he had the Skittle in the counter, and Mike go, really? Skittle in the counter, Marcus? Man, I honestly, I gotta say, but this film is really funny. This film is humor is really amazing. The action scene is absolutely amazing. I really hope that the director who made this film would definitely direct Spider-Man 4. That would be amazing, I was just saying. But one of the best shots I ever seen from this film, and warning, it will be a gun reference, so stay away from this video, kids, if you're watching this. So there was one scene in the film when Mike and Marcus passing the gun each other, and honestly, and Marty Lawrence as Marcus pointing the gun at the bad guys. I gotta say, but this is hand down one of the best scene I ever seen for an entire film, because the climax is honestly one of the best climax I ever seen for a Bad Boys movies. So if this film is a final conclusion to this franchise, I gotta say, but this honestly, I gotta say, but this film just end this film as a perfect note. And now one female character, her name is Carrie. She is a one heck of the beauty, and I really love her so much. Anyway, so that's why Bad Boys Ride or Die, it has got to be one of the best ways to celebrate the 100 years old comedy picture. And nope, Matter Web and Harold in the Purple Crown do not count as a 100 celebration to comedy picture. I refuse to call it that. Sorry guys, so that's why Bad Boys Ride or Die is in my top 5. So let's get to the top 4, shall we?
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
Coming in the number 4 best movie of the year so far, which is none other than Dune Part 2, aka one of the best movies that Warner Brothers Picture ever did. Yup, I think this film is even better than Barbie's. Yeah, anyway, so Dune Part 2. This is hands down one of my favorite Dune movie ever. It's even better than the first film. Yeah, even better than the first film. I like the first film, but this film is even better than the first film, to be honest. So the story is very heavy. The character is really emotional. Like Paul is a very likable character. And Zendaya's character name is Chen. I gotta say, but Chen is a very attractive character. She is honestly one of my second favorite characters in this film. And Jessica, played by the same actress that she was in a Mission Impossible movie as a character that she hang out with Tom Cruise. Yeah, that characters. But her as Jessica, aka Paul mother, she have a great character development. And there are a cameo scene. Spoiler, it will be spoiler. So, there was one scene when Paul see Anya Taylor-Joy characters. Yeah, not just she was in Furiosa. Now she's in Dune movie, 2 Warner Bros. Movie, and 1 actress. Not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. Anyway, I was really hoping that Anya Taylor-Joy character is honestly one of my favorite characters in this film. But my favorite character in this film, which is none other than a one princess character played by the same actress that she was in the MCU as Yedis. And of course, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish as Guri Locker. I don't have a crush on Guri Locker because after I heard that she's a minder, and I was like, oh my god, what have I done? Anyway, so doing to her princess character is honestly one of my favorite characters in this film, and even her opening scene, and even her acting. This has got to be one of my favorite performances I ever seen for Florence Pugh, and this is why Florence Pugh is the most attractive actress in Hollywood. Oh wait, scratch that. This is on me. The whole princess character is my second favorite, but my favorite performance by Florence Pugh, which is none other than Jean from Oppenheimer. No, not the actual Oppenheimer. That was really disrespectful. No, I'm talking about the movie that came out last year. Anyway, so that's why Dune Part 2 is in my top 4 best film of 2024. And Dune Part 2 will forever be the best movie that Warner Bros. Ever did. And I really hope to goodness that I will get this film on my birthday. That would be amazing. To correct my Dune movie.
What a wonderful day!
Coming in the number 3 best movie of the year so far, which is none other than Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, aka one of the best movies from this franchise. This film is a canon to franchise. The visual is absolutely beautiful and very Oscar-worthy at the same time. And the character is so much fun to watch. Like Noah is a very amazing new character from this franchise. And the one female character, her name is Nova. Even I don't have a crush on her, due to she's a teenager. Even I'm a teenager, but I'm gonna be an adult. So having an adult fall in love with a teenager, yeah, pedophile much. Anyway, and the villain, which is none than Caesar. No. I'm not talking about Caesar from the original Planet of the Apes movie. No, I'm talking about the villain version of Caesar, especially his epic line, which is none than "What a wonderful day." Honestly, one of the top 5 best movie line in the planet. Sorry guys, if you want more detail about it, check out my review on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Thank God I picked this film first over Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheek movies, and of course, River Moon, the director's cut. I don't feel sorry for that film because that film better be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, so that's why Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is honestly one of my top 3 best film of the year. And now let's go to the inside of your head from your emotion.
Look at her hair! We need hair like that. Oh my gosh, I love the red in your hair. Oh, what are you doing?
Dune 2, Inside Out 2 just literally beat The Lion King 2019 at the box office for the highest grossing animated film ever. let's talk about this film again, because this film just got even better, and now this is officially in my top 6 best film ever made. Yeah, this is how good this film is, and this film is even better than the Troll movies. So hey guys, coming in the number 2 best movie of the year so far, which is none other than Inside Out 2. Yeah, this film just literally saved Pixar Animation Studio, because back in 2022 and last year, Pixar was having a stressful time with their haters, honestly. Yeah, their haters is really toxic. It is even worse than the toxic hater for Star Wars and Disney. Honestly, I gotta say, but the Disney hater is a huge responsible of why Lightyear and Elemental was a flop, because honestly, I can't believe why these knucklehead was really celebrating that Elemental flop. Honestly, you don't celebrate box office flop, and yeah, sure, honestly, I don't even care about Borderlands, the Quads. Honestly, guys, you don't see me celebrating and go this, yeah, the movie's flop, shut up. No, I'm not, no, I wasn't born yesterday, I'm not stupid. Anyway, so let's talk about Inside Out 2. I have never seen a Pixar sequel will be as masterpiece as Inside Out 2. And yeah, sure, we got Toy Story 2, which is a movie that came out 25 years ago. But I gotta say, but this film is even better just like Toy Story 2. This is literally a Toy Story 2 of the Inside Out universe. Like, honestly, guys, the story is very heavy, like, really heavy at the same time. And the characters, like the new character, like Anxiety, Ellie, and Ennui, Embarrassment, they're a great emotion characters, but I'm really thinking that Ellie is my favorite character from the new emotion. But my favorite human characters, definitely not Larry Anderson, is honestly good. Larry is my second favorite human character in this film, but my favorite character in this film, which is the human characters, which is none other than Val, aka Valentina, aka the captain of the Firehawk. This is why I'm making her show about her, and I really enjoy her characters. And honestly, to be shocking enough, she is not like Bonnie and Connie. Bonnie and Connie are a powerful girl being rude to the girls, but Valentina, her character's development with Rowley, this is how you do a great, powerful characters. Don't treat everyone like dirt. Don't treat it like this. Hey, I'm way better than you. No. That is generic. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Bonnie and Connie, knucklehead. Anyway, I do not want to see every powerful girls trying to be like Bonnie and Connie. But I was really worried that they will make Valentina as a generic bully characters, but thank God that Pixar just really made her as a very likable character and made this film nice, to be honest, at the same time. And anyway, in the animation is the best looking I ever seen for Pixar movies, and this has got to be one of my favorite Pixar movie ever made. Yup, even better than The Incredibles 2 and Toy Story 2. Even I enjoyed those films, but this film is even masterpiece at the same time. But more I think about this film is now officially in my top 6 best film of all time. Yeah, this is how good this film is, and this is how you do a sequel. Yeah, this is how you do a sequel. This is literally a Pixar version of Frozen 2. So that's why I said Inside Out 2 is honestly one of my favorite animated film that came out this year. But we was really hoping that Inside Out 2 will forever be my favorite film of the year so far, but not until the one specific Marvel film to be on my number 1. So let's get to the number 1, shall we?
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine.
Now, let's get to my number 1 choice. This is the one specific Marvel film that need to be saved. But there was a one film that literally saved the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Kevin Feige and the rest of the crew did an amazing job by promoting this. So, my number 1 best movie of the year so far, and everyone call it one of the best Marvel film ever made since Endgame, which of course I am talking about, which is none other than Deadpool and Wolverine. I am so glad I got my hand on that mini poster. I'm definitely gonna hand this up in a little bit. Deadpool and Wolverine is the best Marvel film ever since the Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I'm saying this right now. It's even better than the Avengers Endgame. So the story is very awesome. Like, I'm a huge fan of the multiple storyline, and the character is really fun to watch. The action scene is really brutal, and anyway, and the humor is honestly it's honestly one of the most funniest comedy movie of the year. Yep, even funnier just like Bad Boys 4, and even funny just like Lisa Frankenstein and F. Anyway, and the Fall Guy. Don't forget that. Anyway, and the Deadpool army, but one of my favorite Deadpool army of this, which is none than Ladypool. Man, Blakely Likely can be a Ladypool forever. She's my true Ladypool right there. Even I want Taylor Swift to be Ladypool, but I am so glad that Blakely Likely to be a Ladypool. I will be mad if they cast Amber Turd as Ladypool. Let's hope not. Please don't do that. It's annoying. Anyway, and there was one scene with Wolverine versus the rated R version of Sabretooth. It's been a long time since 24 years ago we got a 2000 film, which is none than the original X-Men movie, and Sabretooth is in that film. After 24 years, and next year it's going to be 25 years, it's going to be the 25 years since the original X-Men movie came out. So we got Sabretooth. I forgot to talk about it in my spoiler review, so I'll talk about him right now in the Swiss. So there was one scene where Wolverine was about to fight, and Deadpool was getting Wolverine ready, and Deadpool said the audience was waiting waiting for the decade with this fight. Well, you got that right, Deadpool. We was waiting the whole universe for a fight between Wolverine and Sabretooth and the rated R version of Deadpool and Wolverine. Because this is exactly the one film that everyone was really liking. We really want to see a Deadpool and Wolverine in a live action form. And yeah, sure, we got a comic book, but that's not enough. Give us a big screen version of Deadpool and Wolverine and give the fan what they want. And this is literally a love letter to the people who really enjoyed the 20th Century Studio X-Men movie. And of course, I really hope to God that you did not enjoy that fantastic movie, which is the movie that came out 9 years ago. Yeah, screw the movie. Anyway, so honestly, not just Deadpool and Wolverine, it is now officially in my top 4 favorite film of the year. This is honestly one of my second favorite rated R film ever made, behind Oppenheimer. And this film is honestly one of the best Marvel film ever since Endgame. And now Deadpool and Wolverine is now the #1 best movie of the year so far. So let's hope the Lord of the Ring, the War of the Human, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and of course Moana 2, and Joker 2, and Transformers 1, well, I should say it out, but I really hope those films, like Beetlejuice, I really hope those films will beat Deadpool and Wolverine as the #1. But right now, Deadpool 3, aka Deadpool and Wolverine, aka one of the movie event of the year, is the #1 best movie of the year so far. Man, we gotta love to talk about the best movie. It's kind of feel like we are in heaven. So hey guys, that was my top 5 best movie of 2024 so far. So tell me about your top 5 best movie that you ever saw this year so far. Comment below and let me know. And I am no fancy to do my underrated and overrated, because I haven't seen some of the film which I haven't seen. I haven't seen Philly Outside. I haven't seen the Garfield movie, but I'm pretty darn sure if I get my hand on that HBO Max account, I will definitely watch Philly Outside. Right now, I don't have a Max anymore, so thanks for what you David Sasso knucklehead. Yeah, he just completely take away my account, and now I won't get that back anymore. But don't worry, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna get it right back in the future. But I might ask my mom that she can get it right back, because I really want to watch Furiosa, and I will talk about it in my top 10 best film of the year at the end of the year. So that won't come out until on December 29th. So Maybe we'll see. Anyway, guys, so tell me about your top 5 best movie that you ever saw this year. Honestly, guys, I'm probably all of us. I'm probably one of you guys. I'm gonna say that Inside Out 2 it deserved to be number 1. Well, originally Inside Out 2 was my number 1, but not until I saw Deadpool 3. So that's why Deadpool 3 is now the number 1 best film of the year. So if you guys have a problem with it because I'm a Disney shield, I gotta say, but I do not give a darn. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Cake, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Ken Possible Fan 2001, signing off, and stay tuned for more Nick and Night promo, and stay tuned for my video on my food reviewer, and stay tuned for my videos on this channel in the future. Anyway, have a great afternoon, everyone, and you guys be safe.